I have a few things I want to get done out in the garden today. Probably not things I really should be doing because we've got so much other things going on, but sometimes I just feel like I want to do something I actually enjoy. So I want to get some fall crops in the ground. I think this is the right time to put them in. I'm not 100% sure. This is the first time growing in this growing zone, and I think our first frost is like September 29th, which is very early. So anyways, I wanted to give you an update on the garden. It's only been about a week and a half, but I'm really excited because lots of things are popping up. So as you can see, hopefully see, I have a lot of thistles popping up too. But my green beans came up and they all look great. And then I bought a couple more jalapenos and threw them in. I think I actually planted all these peppers a little too close together, but I think they'll be okay. Otherwise, things like the flowers I planted are all starting to come up. So we're 5,000 weeds, but you can kind of see this line of marigolds I planted. And then I was really excited because the asparagus had already produced when we lived in New York, but it's sending out a whole new crop. And so I don't know if you can actually see that within all the weeds, but there's just a bunch of these little asparagus ferns, and all of them came back, it looks like. The other really great thing is that all the dahlias are doing really well, and so they're all out here, and I'm betting in a couple weeks they'll probably be blooming, which is awesome. And then it just looks like things are starting to put out blooms. And so like all the asparagus, I probably should trellis these onto something. I'll see if I can get to that. Otherwise they might just have to crawl on the ground. But they've all got blooms on them. And then zucchini's got blooms. And then the pumpkins back here I noticed today are starting to get blooms on them. So that's kind of fun. I'm really hoping they'll put some growth on them soon. But like I said, it's only been a week and a half. I think I'm just impatient and excited. So we'll see how big they get. I'm excited to see what this will look like in like a month. But all the corn I planted, which Finn is kind enough to mostly avoid, has actually popped up. So that's exciting. I've never had corn grow very well, so I'm excited to see what it looks like. However, that entire sea of green out there is all corn. So you can see kind of where how big it should be by now. But hopefully it'll come up fine. So I have these bare root raspberries that I bought right before we left New York. And I bought them late in the season, but I was hoping they'd do well. So they ended up with 3 in a pack. They were on sale, I think for like 15 bucks or something. And I can't remember the variety, but you can kind of see the cats had gotten into them in the pot when I planted them. And this one's just not doing anything. There's no roots on it, like new roots or anything. There's no growth on it, so I think this one might be dead. Yeah, even that little eye on it looks dead. I'm not 100% though, so I'm gonna plant this anyways, see if anything happens next year. But you can see the difference between like these two. This one's a little rough. It's got a little growth on it. It's got like no new root growth I can really see. There's like a weed in there, but that's about it compared to this one. And so this one, you can see all these white new roots on it, and this one's really doing well. It's probably why it's growing so well. So we'll see. I'm definitely feeling confident that these two will probably come back next year. Maybe if I stop transplanting them so much, that would help. But this one, I'm not completely sure about. So we'll plant it anyways, see what happens. If not, I'm probably gonna order more next year. I might try to divide up the raspberries that are already out there and spread them out and see if I can get a whole patch out of them, but we'll see. But I found these raspberries in here when I weed eated. So I finally got all the way to the fence line, and it goes all the way back behind that chestnut tree to the corner. I've still got peonies I gotta plant, but all of this is box elder, and so it's gonna get cut down. And I think I'm gonna trellis these today. She's got these older trellises out here, the posts, and so I think I'll hopefully cut down one of these box elders and go to the other one. The other one's kind of back behind the tree here. And then I'll string some wire and see if I can kind of corral them to one area and transplant the other strawberries over here. It's hot. There's a couple old fruit trees. So there's one over here that was like an old Honeycrisp tree, but it was dead. And then there's one over here. I don't remember what she said it was, some kind of like crab apple or something. The main tree on it's dead, but I think these are like, not water spouts, whatever they're called. They're like the suckers that grow up from the ground around it. I think that's what's alive around it. I think I'm gonna remove it anyways, just because like our whole goal for this area is to plant fruit trees, berries, hops, just a bunch of stuff. And I want to start with healthy trees, and so we're gonna grab some fruit trees next year and get this planted up. So for right now it'll just be berries, and then like I want to put like, you know, like a picnic table out here or like a little swing or something, just so it's more enjoyable. I really want to get to the point where I'm actually enjoying my garden and kind of can sit out here and just relax and look at it and kind of see the progress that we're making. That would be my long-term goal, is that we can make this kind of like a little oasis out here. This will be grass on this side, all the fruit, and then this will be just our like crop garden. So yeah, I'm gonna finish cutting down that last tree over there, and then probably go and help the boys get lunch, and then come out and clean up all these branches.